Like a good thriller, or perhaps you're looking for a gift for somebody, Law of Attraction is sure to grab your interest. Author Allison Leotta joins us now with a preview. Hi, Allison.
Hi, Sarah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this is your first novel, and it's getting some great reviews.
Oh, thank you.
It's a novel about a topic that affects a lot of us in one way or another, domestic violence.
Right.
Tell us more about the premise of the book.
Well, I'm a federal sex crimes and domestic violence prosecutor in Washington, D.C. And of course, I'm here today as an author, not as a representative of DOJ.
Right.
But what I wanted to do is take some of the things that I saw in the office, some of the heartbreak, but also some of the inspiring things, the courage and the dignity, and bring it to life in this fictional story about a female AUSA in D.C. who does the same kind of job.
So, as you said, you're a federal prosecutor, and you've been doing that for 10 years. So,
yes.
What made you want to delve into writing all of a sudden?
You know, it's a job that I never could leave at the office. You just see some of the worst things that folks can do to each other, but also some people who are just so brave, the courage of being able to confront somebody who attacked you, or good Samaritans who help strangers. And I was thinking about it all the time, and I thought I needed a creative outlet for it, so that's when I started writing.
Tell us more about the main character.
Her name is Anna Curtis. She, like me, has my job. She prosecutes sex crimes and domestic violence in D.C. But she's a little bit different than me. She's a little bit younger, she's a little more naive, and she has a darker background. So she takes her job a lot more personally. I tend to be a little more analytical about it, whereas she, because of what happened to her as a child, she tends to take her job a little more to heart.
What have you learned from doing what you do in terms of the message that people, that maybe society is sending out there, the fact that women are staying with abusers, that it happens all too often?
Right.
What message should people take away from this? Well,
one question that I really tried to focus on in the book is, why doesn't she leave him? It's a question that's asked so often of women who are in abusive relationships. Why doesn't she just get out of that relationship? And I think there are a lot of reasons why. People tend to try to repeat the family that they grew up in. They tend to be attracted to, women often tend to be attracted to men who are like their fathers. And it's hard to get out of that cycle. But I think the most important thing is, if you're in an abusive relationship, get out of it. If not for yourself, then for your children, so your children don't get back into that cycle.
Well, it sounds like a fantastic book. It's a suspenseful, thrilling novel that definitely will grab people's attention. And you're great. It's a great first effort for you, my goodness.
Thank you very much.
So you're going to be signing the book December 1st, right?
Yes, at the Northeast Library in D.C.
Okay, excellent. Well, I hope a lot of people pick it up, and I'll be reading it myself.
Thank you very much.
It's really been a pleasure to have you on.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Again, the name of the book is Law of Attraction by Allison Leotta. And don't go away. Coming up next on 11 News, we're in the 11 News kitchen for Sunday brunch. But first, a look at last night's winning lottery numbers.